Melissa, I just saw something on Instagram. I feel like throwing up.
What is it? What happened?
Daniel, he's not in Chicago for business. He's in Bali with a 22-year-old blonde.
What?
She posted a picture. They're on a private beach. She's in a bikini. He's holding her waist.
No way. Are you serious right now?
I wish I wasn't. Her username is at SophieMarie22, and the caption says, "New beginnings with my forever."
He told you he was flying out for work. For a meeting.
He lied. And now he's smiling like he didn't just bury his mother 2 weeks ago.
You took care of that woman like she was your own mother. You gave up years for them.
7 years. I bathed her, fed her, slept beside her when she cried through the night. I put my whole life on hold. And now I'm sitting here alone while he's drinking cocktails with some Instagram model.
I'm shaking. He's disgusting. That's betrayal on a level I can't even comprehend.
You know what's worse? She's wearing a ring. On that finger.
You think they're engaged?
She posted a story. He saw the real me when no one else did. Melissa, that's our engagement ring.
What? Are you sure?
Positive. I picked it out with him 10 years ago. He just changed the diamond.
I swear to God, I'm gonna drive over there and throw it at his head.
I feel invisible. Like the last 20 years meant nothing to him.
Don't say that. You mattered. You still matter. He's the one who's garbage.
I dedicated myself to his mother. When everyone else walked away. I even missed Dad's funeral because she had a seizure. He said he was grateful. He said he'd never leave me.
He's a liar. A manipulative, selfish man. You deserved better from the start.
I can't stop crying. My hands are shaking.
Where are you right now? Please tell me you're not alone.
I'm in the living room, sitting on the floor. I can't breathe.
I'm coming over. I don't care what time it is. Don't move.
I looked at her page. She has over 200,000 followers. She's been tagging him for weeks.
What? She's been posting about him already?
I was too blind to see it. Or maybe I didn't want to. And now she's in my house, probably sleeping in our bed.
Wait, your house?
The photo. I recognize the backyard, my garden chairs, the ones I painted last summer.
Claire, are you telling me he brought her into your home?
Our home, the one I cleaned, the one I filled with care. He gave her everything I built.
This is evil. I don't even know what to say.
I feel humiliated, worthless, like I'm 46 and disposable.
Don't you dare say that. He's having a midlife crisis with a fake-lipped 22-year-old who'll dump him the second he's broke.
She already posted about a sponsored honeymoon in Paris. She tagged a hotel.
So he's throwing money at her too? What happened to, "We can't afford a vacation this year," huh?
I canceled my Colorado trip last year to buy his mother's medication. $3,200. I never even asked him to pay me back.
He doesn't deserve you. He never did. He tricked you into thinking you needed him.
I gave him my youth, my loyalty, my health.
He gave you trauma. But you're going to survive this. I swear to God you will.
How? Every corner of this place reminds me of them. Of her, of him. And now it's haunted by her. That girl with the fake smile and perfect filters.
Let her have the house. Let her have the damn ring. She'll never have your strength. Or your heart.
I want to scream. I want to ask him why. I want to break something.
Then scream. Break a plate. And then rise. Because you don't get to disappear. Not like this.
I feel like I died and nobody noticed.
I notice. I see you. And I'm right here. 10 minutes away. Just hold on. I just pulled up. Open the door, babe.
It's unlocked. Come in.
Oh, honey. You look like you haven't slept in days.
I haven't. I feel like I've aged 10 years in one night.
I brought your favorite. Mac and cheese with jalapenos. And those cinnamon rolls from Julie's Bakery.
Thank you. I don't think I can eat right now.
You need something in your body. You've given enough of it away already.
I don't know how to even start processing this.
We'll go step by step. First, the house. We need to find out if he even has the right to bring her here.
We bought this house together. I remember signing those papers at 28. I had a migraine. He made me tea.
Do you still have the documents?
Maybe in the closet upstairs. Top shelf. I haven't touched that box in years.
Let's find it. Come, we're doing this now.
10 minutes later. It's not here. Just bank statements, old utility bills, nothing about the deed.
Then it might be in his office drawer. You said he kept files there.
It feels like breaking into a stranger's room.
It's your home, not his lair. Let's go.
5 minutes later, Melissa, I found something.
What is it?
A copy of a deed transfer, signed by his mother, 2 months before she died.
What? Are you serious?
It says she transferred full ownership of the house to Daniel, without any mention of me.
But you were her caretaker. You lived here. You paid the bills.
This must have been when she was already forgetting things. She couldn't even hold a pen some days.
He had her sign this knowing she wasn't of sound mind. That's elder abuse, Claire.
I don't even know if this is legal, but it's real. Notarized. With witnesses.
Witnesses? Who?
Checking the form. One is his cousin Brad. The other, oh my God, Sophie.
Are you joking?
Her full name is here. Sophie Marie Donaldson. That's her. She was involved even then.
So she didn't just appear. She's been around for months, maybe longer.
He made her part of this, before his mother died.
Claire, this was planned. You were set up.
And I walked right into it. I was spoon-feeding his mother while he was screwing a 22-year-old in secret.
You need a lawyer. Right now, this is fraud.
But I don't even know where to begin. I can't afford long court battles. I work double shifts to pay off her medical bills.
We'll figure it out. Maybe there's a way to prove she wasn't mentally competent when she signed.
I have her medical records. I kept them organized, dated, detailed. She had severe cognitive decline. That's proof, right?
Absolutely. And if she was declared legally impaired, any transfer could be challenged.
What if I lose? What if they say I'm just bitter and trying to sabotage his new relationship?
Then we show them the truth. We get a damn lawyer who isn't afraid to go nuclear.
Why does this hurt more than the cheating?
Because he didn't just betray your heart. He betrayed your sacrifice. He erased your existence from the life you built.
And she's there now, probably redecorating, uploading haul videos in my kitchen.
I hate her. I hate them both. But especially him. Because he let this happen.
Do you think he loved me? At any point?
I think he loved what you gave him. Comfort, stability, service. Not you. Not the soul inside you.
I wasted my best years. For what? A slap in the face and a girl with fake lashes and free promo codes.
You're not done. This isn't your ending. It's your fucking origin story.
Then why does it feel like I'm drowning in concrete?
Because healing is slow, but justice can be fast. Let's hit him where it hurts. Legally, emotionally, financially.
I just want my name back, my dignity, my home.
We'll get it. We'll get everything. But you need to be strong. And you are. Even if you don't feel it.
What's step one?
I'll call Elise. Her brother is a probate attorney. He owes her a favor.
Elise? I haven't talked to her in years.
You'll want to. She knows things about Daniel. Things you don't. Claire, I just talked to Elise. She's coming over.
Now? It's been years. I haven't seen her since Mom's memorial.
She said she has to tell you something. About Daniel. She sounded tense.
What else can possibly hurt me at this point? Let her come.
10 minutes later. She's here. I'm handing her the phone.
Claire, I don't know how to say this.
Just say it, there's nothing left to protect.
I saw Daniel with Sophie before his mum passed. Not once, multiple times.
Where?
That new hotel near the Riverwalk. I was there with clients. He didn't see me, but I saw them.
When was this?
Early February, 2 months before his mum died.
He told me he was working overtime to cover funeral expenses. I remember. I offered to help. He got defensive.
Claire, this wasn't a fling. They looked like a couple, like they had routines.
He made me feel guilty for asking if he was okay. Said I was overbearing. All that time he was sneaking off to hotels?
Yes, and one more thing. I didn't want to say it before, but I heard things back then too, about other women, even before Sophie.
Number, please don't. I can't breathe again.
Claire, hold on. Just listen. If she knows something, you need to hear it.
There was a girl named Rachel 5 years ago. She worked at his office. I overheard them at a bar once, laughing. Too close. I thought maybe I was wrong, but now I think I wasn't.
That was when I thought he was depressed. He used to disappear on weekends. I thought he was grieving.
He was living a double life. Maybe triple.
24 years of my life. I built my world around a man who never truly came home.
You were loyal. He was opportunistic.
I kept asking myself what I did wrong. Maybe I gained weight. Maybe I was boring. Maybe I was too tired from caring for his mother.
Stop. This isn't on you. This is all on him.
He counted on you feeling guilty. That's how people like him win.
Well, not anymore. I want to see him in court. I want to rip away every lie he built.
That's the Claire I know.
I'll help you. My brother's a probate attorney. He said this could qualify as coercion, depending on her medical history.
I have charts, dates, prescriptions. I logged everything.
Perfect. The more documentation you have, the better.
And we'll start digging. Emails, texts, photos. Every time he slipped up, we'll catch him.
He probably thinks I'll just cry and disappear. He underestimates how dangerous a woman can be when she has nothing left to lose.
Damn right.
Do you think she knows, Sophie, that he had a life with someone else for decades?
She doesn't care. She saw money, a house, a man dumb enough to hand it all over.
She was at the signing of that deed, Claire. She's not innocent.
He brought her in while I was cleaning bedpans, while I was holding his mother's hand as she begged to breathe.
He should be ashamed. But men like him never are.
What do I do with all this anger? I feel like I could scream and nothing would come out.
Use it. Let it fuel the fire. Because court is a war, and you're finally ready to fight.
I feel like a fool, like the biggest fool.
Number, you were a wife, a caretaker, a woman who loved too deeply. There is no shame in that.
Then why does it feel like I was the only one who didn't see it coming?
Because you were good. You trusted. That's not a flaw, Claire. That's his loss.
I don't just want my house back. I want him to watch everything he built with lies fall apart.
Then let's begin. Tomorrow we make appointments. Lawyer, therapist, financial advisor.
I'll call my brother first thing. He'll meet with you for free, no strings.
I don't want pity. I want justice.
You'll get it. And more.
And if they try to paint me as bitter, as vengeful?
Let them. The truth will bury their stories.
Besides, bitterness is just grief with teeth.
Then I'm growing fangs, and I'm done crying.
Did you sleep?
4 hours. Dreamt of fire and him trapped inside. Woke up smiling.
That's dark and kinda deserved.
I have an appointment with Elise's brother today, noon.
Want me to come?
Yes, I'm terrified.
I'll pick you up in 30. Bring the records and the photos.
I put them in a folder. Truth hurts.
You're scary. I love it.
Let's hope the court loves it too. We're out. His name's Patrick. I like him. He doesn't sugarcoat.
I could tell he meant business. What did he say about the deed?
If we prove she lacked capacity, the deed can be voided. And he said Sophie's presence as a witness is a major red flag.
She wasn't family. Had no medical authority. That's shady.
Also, Patrick thinks Daniel pressured her. Emotional coercion. Possibly even elder manipulation.
Good. That's what it was.
I showed him the medical records. Especially the part where she forgot her own name. 2 weeks before signing.
That's solid. I told you your note-keeping would be your weapon.
He's filing a temporary injunction to block any property transfers or renovations.
Oh my God. So they can't touch the house?
Exactly. If it's approved, they won't even be able to change the curtains.
That's poetic justice.
He also asked for texts, emails, anything from Daniel that shows acknowledgement of my caregiving or promises.
Like that email he sent last year? Saying you kept this family together when hospice gave up?
I already forwarded it, and the voice message where he says, I owe you everything.
He really did dig his own grave.
But here's the kicker.
What?
Sophie DM'd me last night, from a burner account.
What? What did she say?
You're embarrassing yourself. He chose me. Move on before you lose even more.
She threatened you?
Subtly, but yes.
Screenshot it, save it. That's intimidation.
I sent it to Patrick. He replied, they're scared.
Good. They should be. You're not some sobbing ex. You're a wrecking ball in heels.
Daniel tried calling me this morning. I let it ring.
He's panicking. That's why Sophie lashed out. They feel control slipping.
He left a voicemail, said he wants to talk like adults and stop the escalation.
Escalation? He built this bonfire. You just lit a match.
He sounded nervous, not angry, not smug, nervous.
Because he knows the deed won't hold. He knows you have proof.
I want him to sweat. I want him to lie awake for weeks wondering when the hammer drops.
Let's make sure he does. What's next?
Patrick's filing tomorrow. We wait for the hearing date. In the meantime, I'm gathering every written promise he ever made.
I'll go through your old journals. You always wrote everything down.
My pain might finally serve a purpose.
You're stronger than I've ever seen you. He lit a fire, but you're learning to walk through it.
I'm not just walking through it. I'm dragging their lies into it.
You know what the best part is?
What?
When this ends, they won't just lose a house. They'll lose their story, their illusion.
Let's tear down the fantasy, brick by brick. It's official. Injunction granted.
What? Claire?
Filed, signed, sealed. They're locked out of touching anything in that house. No renovations, no renting, nothing.
Did Patrick say how long it holds?
Until trial. And he's pushing for an expedited hearing.
Girl, you're winning.
You know what the clerk said when we left? He's gonna freak.
LMAO. I live for this. I want a live stream of his tantrum.
Be careful what you wish for. He showed up.
What? Where?
At the house. He knocked. Calm face. Like nothing happened.
Did you answer?
I opened the door, but I didn't let him in.
Tell me everything.
He said he just wanted to clear the air, that this wasn't how he wanted things to go.
Oh, give me a break.
Then he asked if we could talk. Just us, no lawyers.
You didn't agree, right?
I didn't say yes, but I listened. I needed to hear what garbage he'd feed me.
And?
He started crying, actually crying. Said I blindsided him. Said Sophie was just a distraction, and things got out of hand.
Are you kidding me? This isn't an affair. It's a full relocation of his loyalty.
He said he panicked after his mom died, that everything felt like too much, and Sophie was easy.
She's not a weighted blanket, Daniel. She's a fully sentient person you proposed to.
Then he said the house was meant to be protected, not stolen. That he just wanted it in his name so nothing could happen to it.
Oh, now he's the noble protector? Please.
I asked him why Sophie signed as witness. He said, and I quote, "She was just there. It was easier."
Do you feel sick? Because I feel sick.
I didn't say much. I stood there with the door half open, cold, straight. I let him hear himself.
And what did he do when you didn't react?
He asked if we could make this go away. Settle privately. Said lawyers ruin lives.
Lawyers don't ruin lives. Secrets do.
I told him word for word. You should have thought of that before you signed away my dignity.
Claire.
He looked stunned, like he actually believed I'd break down.
Because he still sees you as the woman curled on the floor with his mom's oxygen mask in her hand. Not the one standing at the gate with legal firepower.
He said Sophie's upset, that this is hurting her career, that brands are backing off.
Good. Let her sell shampoo to ghosts.
I said, if you think I care about the optics of the woman who replaced me, you never knew me at all.
I'm in love with you. Can I marry you?
Then he asked if we could just talk one night like old times.
No.
I laughed, out loud, said, you don't get nostalgia privileges when you replaced your past with hashtags.
That's going on a t-shirt.
I told him to leave, and he did, but slowly, like he thought I might change my mind.
You didn't, right?
I didn't even flinch. I closed the door behind him before he reached his car.
How do you feel now?
Tired, powerful, sad, but in control for the first time in years.
That's real healing. Not forgetting, not forgiving, just reclaiming yourself.
He tried to hug me, right at the end.
Did he?
I stepped back and said, this version of me isn't yours to touch.
Oh my God. I want to print that on a pillow.
I meant it. I wasn't even shaking, just clear.
You are becoming terrifying. In the best way.
I'm not scared anymore. Let the court come. Let Sophie post her filtered rants. I have the truth.
And a sister with a baseball bat, just in case.
He underestimated me. Now he has to watch the consequences unfold in real time.
And you're not even close to done. We've only just started.
Claire, check your email. Now,
Just opened it. What am I looking at?
scroll to the screenshots. These are from Daniel's old email. I used to help him file taxes. I still had access.
Is this a thread with Sophie from 2 years ago?
Yes, look at what she wrote. Line 3.
You're married? Lol. That makes this even hotter. Tell me more about the caretaker wife.
Oh my God.
Caretaker wife? That's how he referred to me?
He replied, she thinks she's saving the family. I just nod and smile.
This is sociopathic.
He was mocking me. While I was massaging his mother's arthritic hands, he was calling me a martyr.
There's more. He sent her a picture of your garden, said, imagine turning this into a hot tub space for us.
I can't breathe. That's where I buried my dog.
I swear to God I will egg their house. I am not kidding.
This isn't just cheating. This is dehumanization.
I already sent the thread to Patrick. He's building a timeline of premeditation. This proves she wasn't an innocent bystander.
This is gold. It kills their narrative.
You want to hear something crazy? A journalist DM'd me. Said she's working on a story about influencer fraud and wants to verify some details.
Wait, what?
Did you reply?
Not yet, but I looked her up. She writes for Bright Pulse, that lifestyle media site that exposes shady PR deals.
If this goes public, Sophie will implode. Her whole brand is clean romance and healing crystals.
Claire, if you go on record, this story could tank their credibility.
But do I want that? To humiliate them?
Are you serious? After everything they've done? They humiliated you for sport.
It's not revenge, it's exposure.
I'm scared. What if people don't believe me? What if I look bitter?
Then we show receipts, screenshots, legal documents timeline, voice memos. You don't need to scream, just reveal.
I could stay anonymous. The journalist said she'd protect my identity.
Then do it. Let the truth breathe in public.
What about court? Will this mess things up?
I asked Patrick. He said it's fine. The legal and public arenas are separate, and honestly, a little pressure might speed up a settlement.
And guess what? Once brands pull out, Daniel will panic. He needs her image to survive this.
She posted yesterday, "Trust the universe. What's meant for you will stay."
Let's see if the universe meant brand collapse.
I'm doing it. I'm calling the journalist. Now.
Put on lipstick first. It's war.
20 minutes later, she was sharp, kind, asked if I was ready to burn the illusion down. I said yes.
What's the timeline?
She's publishing Monday, with or without comment from Sophie.
Oh, the countdown begins.
I wonder if Sophie knows.
If she doesn't now, she will by morning. Reporters always ask for comment.
Then let her sweat. Let her filter her panic.
This isn't just your story anymore. It's a mirror. For every woman who gave her life to a man who erased her.
I feel scared and free, like someone opened a window after years of suffocating.
Because for the first time, you're writing the script, not reading it.
I'm not the side character in their love story. I'm the plot twist they didn't see coming.
No, honey. You're the reckoning. It's up. The article is live.
I just saw it. Oh my God, it's everywhere.
They used screenshots, even quoted Sophie's caretaker wife message. Brutal.
They blurred my name, but anyone who knows us will know.
The title, though, Healing or Hiding. The influencer romance built on a caretaker's back.
I read it 3 times. I felt like I was watching my own pain through bulletproof glass.
It's on Twitter. Thousands of shares. People are tagging brands. Sponsors are dropping her.
Comments are savage. One said, she lit sage over another woman's grief.
She turned my story into a stepping stone. Now it's cracking under her heels.
Wait. She posted a video. Her face is blotchy. She's crying. Want the link?
Yes, I need to see it.
Sends link.
She's calling this a targeted smear campaign. She says Daniel was emotionally separated for years.
She's panicking and contradicting herself.
I was told the marriage was over. I never meant to hurt anyone. Please.
Then she says, we all have pasts. But mine's not your property to dissect. Girl, you monetized it.
I don't feel satisfaction, just clarity.
What does Daniel say?
He called 3 times, left 1 voicemail. I didn't listen.
You want me to transcribe it? I'll take the bullet.
Fine, go ahead.
2 minutes later. Claire, please, you've made your point. This is going too far. Sophie's getting death threats. I can't sleep. My job's on the line. Just talk to me.
He made his choices. Now he gets to lie in the bed he threw me out of.
You okay?
I'm calm. That's the weirdest part. I'm not shaking. I'm not crying.
That's strength. That's what real healing feels like. Not loud, just grounded.
There's more. I got a message from Sophie's manager.
What?
She said, "We'd like to resolve this amicably. Would you consider a private conversation with Sophie to clear the air?"
Nope. Blocked.
Don't say a word to them. Let them drown in their own narrative.
I replied with 1 sentence. Truth doesn't negotiate.
I'm framing that.
She left me unread.
Of course, they expected the doormat version of you. They're terrified of this one.
I spent so long trying to be kind, accommodating, reasonable. All it got me was betrayal.
And now your silence is louder than all their crying.
Patrick said Daniel tried to reach him too, offered to settle quietly if I drop all media contact.
He's afraid the press will uncover more, and they will.
I said no. The court date stands. The story stays up. The pain will speak.
I love this version of you. Steel spine, quiet mouth, fire eyes.
You know what he said the last time he hugged me? You're the reason this family didn't fall apart.
And now you're the reason he's being held accountable. Full circle.
He tried to show up again, at my work. Security turned him away.
He came to your job?
Yup, told the receptionist he just wanted 5 minutes.
That's desperation, not love. Don't mistake it.
I'm not. I looked him dead in the eyes through the glass doors and walked away.
Did he see you?
Yes, and I've never seen him look smaller.
Do you want this to keep going public or end in court?
I want both. I want truth and justice. Let the world see and the law decide.
They'll try everything. Fake apologies, public statements, PR spins. Don't fall for any of it.
I won't. I'm not the woman they left behind. I'm the one walking forward.
And every step you take is on their lies.
This isn't about revenge, it's about restoration. I lost years. Let this be my reckoning.
And every woman watching you will feel a little braver tomorrow.
Then it's worth it, all of it.
Today's the day. You ready?
I didn't sleep, but I'm not scared, just steady.
I'll meet you there. Patrick said we'll be in courtroom 3B.
I brought mints. And tissues. And your lucky necklace.
Thank you. I don't feel lucky, but I feel seen. That's more than I had a year ago. We're here, he's already seated, in a navy suit, hair slicked back. He looks hollow.
Is Sophie with him?
Number empty seat next to him.
Patrick said her lawyer withdrew last night. Rumour is her management dropped her too.
She ran the moment it stopped being profitable.
Let her vanish. Focus on you.
He's trying to spin it. The home was always meant to be protected. Claire was never excluded.
Did he seriously say that after removing your name from the deed?
He looked the judge in the eye and said, "She was emotional. I wanted to spare her legal stress."
Unbelievable. Gaslighting in a courtroom.
Then Patrick stood up and laid it all out. Medical records, texts, the email with, "She thinks she's saving the family."
How did the judge react?
She asked Daniel why Sophie signed the deed. He said, "She happened to be visiting."
That's not even believable. Not even close.
I spoke next. My voice didn't shake. I told them I loved his mother, that I held her hand through hospice, that I gave up promotions, trips, parts of myself to hold this family up.
You didn't cry?
I didn't have to. The courtroom did it for me. There was silence, that heavy kind.
What did the judge say in the end?
The court finds the deed transfer invalid due to undue influence and cognitive incapacity.
Claire.
It's over. You won.
She ordered the house reinstated under joint marital ownership. Daniel has 30 days to vacate.
And the damages?
$78,000 restitution for wrongful conversion and fraud, plus legal costs.
Girl, you buried him with facts.
He didn't even look at me when it ended, just stared at the table.
Good. Let him see the cracks in his kingdom.
He tried to approach me in the hallway, said, "I never meant for it to end like this."
Let me guess. You said something iconic.
"It ended the moment you called me your martyr wife."
Perfect.
I walked away, didn't turn back.
So, how does it feel? To win?
Not like a win, more like being handed my own name again.
And what about Sophie?
Her accounts are locked. She's posting about taking a break from digital noise.
Translation. Sponsors gone. Persona cracked. Retreat in progress.
I don't hate her, not anymore. She was a tool, he was the hand.
What's next for you?
I don't know, but I'm not building my future on a man's promises anymore.
Take a trip, breathe, write, love again, if you want, but on your terms.
I started repainting the guest room. Not for anyone else, just because I want lilac walls.
That's it. That's recovery, not fire, flowers.
He tried to make me feel invisible, but now I'm my own witness, my own home.
You're not what they did to you. You're what you chose after.
Then I choose peace, and lilac walls, and mornings where I don't flinch at my reflection.
You're free? Not because the court said so, but because you stopped asking permission.
And I'll never give anyone that power again.
How's it feel? First morning post-court?
Quiet, like something's gone but the weight's still fading.
That's normal. When you carry a person for years, even letting go leaves a dent.
I opened the blinds for the first time in weeks. The sun actually felt warm.
That's a miracle considering it's Monday.
I made coffee. Sat in the kitchen without feeling haunted. No ghosts in the corners.
Did you sleep?
6 hours straight, no dreams, just silence.
Are you gonna move back into the house now?
Not yet. I want to repaint first. Make it mine again. Erase the shape of him from the walls.
Smart. Nothing says new chapter like new paint.
Got an odd message this morning, though. From someone named Lena.
Who's that?
She says she was a caregiver for Daniel's mom before she passed. Hired briefly when I had that flu 2 years ago.
I vaguely remember that. He brought in someone for 3 weeks, right?
Yes. She just wrote, "I always meant to reach out. I owe you a truth."
That sounds cryptic.
Then she called me. Told me Daniel's mom once asked her to sign a paper on her behalf, claiming her hand hurt too much to hold a pen.
Oh my God, what kind of paper?
She doesn't know, but said Daniel was the one who gave her the pen, then took the paper.
Claire, that's possibly even more proof of manipulation.
She also said his mom talked about me behind my back. Said I was too soft. That I'd never leave because she's got the savior complex.
Wait, his mom said that?
Yes, and Lena said Daniel just laughed. Said it keeps her compliant.
That's sick. I don't even know what to call that.
You were manipulated on multiple levels, not just by him.
I thought I was doing good. Noble work. But maybe I was just useful.
Claire, that doesn't make your love any less real. It makes their hearts smaller, not yours.
But I feel foolish. Like I was the only one who believed in something that didn't exist.
You weren't foolish, you were loyal. There's a difference. They used loyalty as a leash. That's on them.
I asked Lena if she'd be willing to give a statement. She said yes. Said she always felt guilty.
Good. Let her speak. Let the truth have a full circle.
Part of me still wishes I'd known all this sooner.
And what would that have changed? You'd still be you. Still would have stayed for her. You're not cold. You're human.
I just don't want to be a caretaker anymore. For anyone.
Then don't be. Be a builder, an explorer, a freaking chaos goddess if you want.
I booked a trip.
What?
Shut up. Where to?
Scotland. Highlands. I've always wanted to go. Castles and cold cliffs and fog that swallows thoughts.
When?
Next month. I use the restitution money. For once. Something for me. Not for someone else's medicine or rent or damn guilt.
You're gonna stand on a cliff and scream into the mist, and it's gonna be perfect.
And I want a selfie with bagpipes. Promise.
I won't post a thing. This one's just for me.
That's even better.
I started packing this morning, tossed out his old shirts. You know the blue flannel one? The one I used to wear when I missed him?
Burn it with holy oil.
I did. Lit it in the fireplace. Watched the threads curl like lies unraveling.
You're rewriting your memory in real time. That's rare. That's powerful.
I'm still sad sometimes, but it's cleaner now. Like a wound that finally scabbed.
It'll leave a scar. But scars are proof you survived something meant to break you.
He texted me again, just now.
Do I want to scream or laugh?
What does it say?
I hope you find peace. I'll never forgive myself.
Classic performative guilt, sent to make you reply.
I didn't reply. I don't need to.
Closure isn't always dialogue. Sometimes it's silence that holds the final word.
For the first time in my life, I don't need anyone to witness me to feel real.
I do, though. I witnessed the hell out of you. Just saying.
I know, that's the difference. You see me because you love me, not because you want to own me.
Go to Scotland. Leave the ghosts here. Let the wind carry the ashes of this version of your life.
I'm ready, not for revenge, not even justice anymore. Just freedom.
And you earned every single inch of it.
Plane landed. The clouds were so thick it felt like descending into a dream.
You made it. Bagpipes and castles, here you come.
Take a deep breath. That's freedom in the air.
It's colder than I imagined, but clean, honest, no pretense in the wind.
Did you cry?
But when I touched the stone wall outside the inn, I felt my heartbeat in my palm. That's something.
It's your body remembering it's alive.
I walked for an hour, just wandering. Mist rolled down the hills like it had secrets.
Did you take photos?
One, of a cracked window with a flower growing through it. I don't know why, it felt familiar.
That's you, the flower, growing through the fracture.
I thought I'd feel lonely. I don't. The silence here feels earned.
Because it is. You fought for this quiet.
I passed a bookstore, old, dusty. The owner gave me tea just because I smiled. No questions asked.
People sense realness, and you're full of it now. Not performance, just presence.
I bought a poetry book. There's a line that gutted me. I didn't know I was caged until I touched air without bars.
Write that on your soul.
I met someone.
Wait, what?
Hold up. Who?
Calm down, it's not that. Just a man, sitting on a bench, feeding birds. He asked if I was lost. I said, no, I'm finally not.
And then?
We talked. Nothing big, but his voice didn't make me flinch. That's new.
That's huge. That's more than new. That's healing.
He didn't ask about my past, didn't try to impress me. Just told me about the birds, said they come even in winter.
So what now? Tea with him? Marriage? Bird sanctuary?
No plans, that's the point. For once, I'm not writing someone else's future into my life. I'm just watching the sky.
Can I ask something personal?
Always.
If you could go back to the day Daniel introduced you to his mum, would you still walk into that house?
I've asked myself that. And I think, yes. Because the woman I became, the strength I found, I couldn't have become this without going through that.
Even the pain shaped you. But it doesn't define you.
Exactly. I'm not bitter. I'm better, not because of him, but in spite of him.
Promise me something?
What?
Keep writing. Not for court, not for proof, just for you.
You owe it to the girl who almost lost her voice in someone else's story.
I will. I already started. Page 1 just says, she stayed too long, but she left exactly on time.
That gave me chills.
Send us pieces when you're ready, or don't. Either way, we're here.
Thank you both. For holding me up. For reminding me who I was beneath all that weight.
We didn't remind you. You remembered.
I used to think healing was loud, big speeches, final showdowns. But now I know. Healing is breakfast alone, a bench, a bookshop, a bird.
And the sound of your own breath. uninterrupted.
I think I'm going to turn off my phone for a while. Not forever. Just long enough to hear the wind properly.
We'll be here when you turn it back on. No rush, no pressure. Just love.
And lilac walls waiting.
Goodbye for now. I'm going walking. No destination. Just forward.
Go. The world finally fits you.
And you finally fit yourself.